Hello, one and all. How are you on this great and beautiful Thursday afternoon? I hope you are doing very, very well. I am doing good. We had a good last night on our Halloween special. Well, not so much special, but Halloween edition of our live drawing. We did Overlord. No, Aeneas. Not sure how to pronounce that. From Overlord. It was good. You should go check that out. Remember to smash that like button and subscribe. If you've yet to subscribe, I'm just going to bring up what you guys are seeing in my thing. Somewhat as always, or for the next few weeks, we are reading Who Needs a Superhero? We are in chapter 4. It is about Iron Man. So I try to split this up over a week. This one I might end up having to do sometime into next week because it seems to be a little bit longer of a chapter. So I'm only going to read like 2 pages today, this next little portion, because I know this gets me just reading gets a little boring at times. So I will just read the first 2 pages. Well, the 2 pages of this part of this chapter. Okay, years after becoming Iron Man, Tony Stark discovers that many of his scientific secrets have been stolen. And oh yeah, this part is called Blessings or Curse. Blessing or Curse. Anyways, have been stolen by one Justin Hammer, who in turn brokered that technology to a host of supervillains. Stark contemplates with horror the list of science-enhanced criminals using now his know-how to using his to prey upon innocent people. Ultimately, he anguishes. He is responsible for every theft, extortion, and murder committed with his inventions. As soon as possible, Iron Man tracks down the villains he inadvertently empowered. In every case, he recovers or permanently disables the pirated technology. Along Along the way, however, he accidentally causes 2 deaths. This raises the total of victims for whom Stark feels responsible and further fuels the fire of his personal guilt. Even worse, the American government becomes aware of the deaths caused by Iron Man. The authorities mistakenly assume that the ironclad hero is dangerously out of control. To stop Iron Man's apparent rampage, a covert government agency unleashes its own monstrous, monstrous, ugh, monstrously mechanized operative codenamed Firepower. In a dramatic showdown, Firepower outguns the beleaguered Iron Man, who must fake his own death in order to escape. Ironically, Firepower's vast weaponry is also based on Tony Stark's stolen designs. Of course, Iron Man does later defeat Firepower, but the story hints that the inventor's own runaway technology may eventually bring about his downfall. Other storylines raised the same warning. In one, a robotic life model decoy created by S.H.I.E.L.D. upserts the armor, and Tony Stark squares off against his own battlesuit in hostile hands. In another story, Iron Man's armor shuts down and its circuitries fuse with a slug circuitry fuse following a slugfest with the Hulk. Tony Stark is trapped inside the immobilized armor without oxygen while his friends race the clock to release him from the nearly impregnable battle suit. Iron Man's temporary imprisonment within his own inventions mirrors the larger situation of Tony Stark's growing dependency upon the armor. The natural question becomes a nagging one: is Tony Stark complete without his mechanical crutch? Indeed, the Iron Man shell sometimes seems more real than the man inside the armor. On several occasions, other people have donned the Iron Man's armor. James Rhodes, Happy Hogan, Clay Wilson, and even a woman, Bethany Cabe, all become Iron Man at various times. And the world never noticed the difference. Unlike most superheroes, in Iron Man's case, the clothes really do make the man. The armor is essential, but Tony Stark seems almost expendable. The situation becomes more poignant and more sinister when, in one story, the battlesuit defies its own creator and repeatedly sabotages Stark's effort. As he spies on enemies in a darkened room, the armor chest lamp inexplicably lights up, revealing Iron Man's presence. While on an undersea mission, the ceiling plates in Iron Man's face mask open, threatening to drown him before he can reach the surface. And we'll save more for tomorrow. That is it for today for Iron Man. It's on to the drawing portion of this thing. What you see here is a mock rough draft for my character Demon Blaster. He controls a robot via remote control, via VR, virtual reality, and this is a prototype. Well, prototype drawing, anyways, of the setup for that. So actually, you know what? So I'm gonna use a lot of line. I will end up doing other stuff, but I just want to get it looking better, and I figure using. Oh yeah, that's not what I did. I use my graphics tablet in a bit to get this done better. But right now, I'm gonna do everything bit by bit here. I'm doing all the straight lines right now that I need to do. So we might end up expanding this and making it several times to make everything look copacetic, as one might say. See, that's going to be the funny part. If I translate everything but his name, okay, so let's see. Take the back one out. Okay, I'm going to get these corners there. Get some stuff in that I need in here. everybody wants to. Oh, hey, John. Hello, Fetty. Sorry, I got distracted by Oh, I'm not sharing my screen. Sorry, I forgot to. Um, this is the as I was saying earlier. This is for my character Demon Blaster. He controls a giant robot. Well, not giant, but a big robot, like 12 feet tall, approximately via VR. This is supposed to be his get up to do that in. Looks like a time machine. So I'm just trying to remaster it to make it look better. With lines. Let's, you know what? Control Z. Oh, that's good. I'm glad you're here. More the merrier, I say. Okay. Let's. Any questions? Feel free to ask. Fetty, John. This is not getting skewed right. Okay, I think that should be fairly good. So, uh, get some of the stuff out that I want out. Make. Oh, why are you making the platform so complicated? It should just look. It would look just as good with two perfect ovals, one smaller, one on top. Yeah, well, I don't know where I am. Just trying to get my lines looking better. Oh, those are. Bad. Not quite what I want, but sometimes I do, yes. Okay, so. Okay, so. That with that. Okay, so then. Yeah, I did use the circle stencil. The one for in this thing. And what was that? Oh well, with my grotesque visage, I lament my creator. It means ugly face. Okie dokie, Smokey. Not really. I probably could be, but I don't like the monotony of all those lines. The time taking process it takes. Hey, Ink, what's up? I am going over my character Demon Blaster's VR setup. Again, it's the same, all the monotony. I think about if I look at it, I can draw the stuff if I want to. I know that. Again, it's the whole thing of willing to be able to take my time. Yeah, I can do, like I said, I can do it all. I don't like it. Sometimes it hasn't been good in the past because I haven't taken my time. Okay, so let's see. Um, the best thing that I can come to conclude, I'm not sure whether I said it yesterday or the day before with Chester, is I think a long time ago I ended up thinking you had to be a lot faster. So instead of taking my time and getting good, I got as good as I could get being fast. That makes any sense? Like I thought of all the, I guess way back when, when I was deciding to get into this market, and then again, just being having myself to rely on for doing my stuff. I thought, okay, all these guys do all this stuff, all this process is done in like a month. All the processes it takes to create a full comic book, script written, pencils, inks, colors, going back and forth between the editor, lettering, publishing, printing, all that stuff. And then with only myself, I thought had to do it a lot faster. That's the best reason or thing I can come up with in my head. Not a good reason, I'll admit, but I'm starting to slow down and take my time most of the time nowadays. We're trying to, anyways. And unless you have to, I get it, but when you take your time, everything comes out better, and then you don't have to draw as many things. The better the drawing, the less you have to do to gain interest. Very true. And there's the other thing too. Before I got in this community, yeah, I get that. I get it very much, John. And as I was sort of just saying, there's the other thing. Up until I got into this community, um, I'd do the 5 minute drawing or 10 minute drawing max, and I could wow everybody because the people around me weren't artists. So that makes you think you're doing better than what you are, too. Although I could look at stuff and know, I'm nowhere near as good as, Ethan or somebody like that. And hello, Bob. So I think there's a lot of things that contributed to my speed drawing fetish, if you want to call it that. And unfortunately, I've been doing my speed drawing thing for years. So sometimes it's hard to get out of a bad habit. I have a bad habit of laying in-laws before my type pencils. Yeah, I'm a bit like that with my inks at the moment, seeing as how I'm not practiced with them. But I'm even trying to start to think that through. What? Oh, I am my character, Demon Blaster. I am doing the console that he uses to interact with his robot that he fights with, the VR system. Let's see. Me too, John Dillard, gaming the system. I drop inks all over the place sometimes too, and my light source gets lost and the drawing becomes messy. Yeah. It's always trying to remember where you want your light source to be exactly. Sometimes that can be hard. And then there's the question, is there more than one light source sometimes? What's the more powerful light source? Okay, so yeah, metal can be difficult to draw too, for sure. Okay, so let's see. Actually, metal usually isn't difficult to draw. It's difficult to color right because it's more in the coloring. Well, I guess unless you're doing black and whites, then Control A. Expand. I just took all that stuff out and I didn't bring it up high enough to attach there and there to make it look like it's actually attached. So control. Let's not do that yet. We know we need to do it, but since we still need to do this thing, whatever it may be exactly. Put my brush up one size. Even the digital here is helping me learn to take my time more. Oh, okay, let's see. Control A and You can be watching it on something else other than my screen, Bob. Samurai Hente. No, thank you. Okay, so let's see what this looks like without the. Okay, so that actually looks decent. So we can take the bottom layer away now. We have no colors for this. So we will just sort of make the colors up based on the robot's colors. So let's make gradient. Oh, Control A. Ah, shoot, I got one line missing. Line missing and a couple lines need to be extended. And I gotta take that one line out there still too. Okay, so let's go. Black there. We want. I wouldn't know. I've never tried it. That's good then. It's not really supposed to be. You're gonna have to start going watching some of John's old stuff, Bob. Watch everything, know it off by heart. Oh, shoot. Lines need to take out. Hmm. Well, then you better go watch those, rewatch those streams. Just not right now. Okay, so expand. Okay. There's 5 questions, Bob. Last time I knew. What do you mean, why was I early today? So there's Demon Blaster's 3D. I started this on the right time at noon. Okay, so there's Demon Blaster's console. Yeah, I knew the one. You're giving away the question so early, John? Well, I guess that's only two of them. Okay, this here is Bug Bite. Bug Bit. It's some wacky alien version of Insecto.
No, not you, Bob. What did John dress up for? Her ass. Hey, Adrian. How art thou today? I know that one. So that is Bug Bit, some alien, wacky alien version of Insecto. That console took longer than I thought it would. Okay, I have a character called Robin Hood. She is outfitted by the Wiz with some technology. There's no dash between the insect and the John, but Insecto is still around. He has not left the building. It was just something I drew up whenever for whatever dumb reason. There is on my original character Insecto. Okay. I don't get what you're trying to do there, John, but the likeness of Gaston. Adrian says the likeness to Gaston was uncanny. My wife recognized right away. John, can I call you Senpai from now on? Pay. Laugh out loud, says Adrian. I thought I looked close enough to be mistaken for Elvis. I have an OC name insect. Okay. John Sema. Senpei. Uh, how can you not know what senpei means? Very easily. Get it? He doesn't live in Japan. Says Adrian. Cool. Insect. Insect. Oh. Okay. I'll get to insecto in a bit. And notice my senpai. Okay. I know it's hard to get, but I don't like Yeah, it does seem like everybody has rent, and that's yeah, right. It's a bit funny. All my moderators are in the room. Well, not all of them. A lot of them. Hey, bless me. Bless me, for I have sneezed. He is better than Sonic and faster. Adrian. Oh man, my only pencil broke. So I don't really want to do those. The fire blasts. Moment. So there is Robin Hood's Arrowhead bike. Okay, so save as. Uh, what's the last? Bob says, what's the last question, John? I think John's saving that one. Either that or he hasn't made it up yet. Then again, all these could just be. Made up right now. Okay, so we'll get to that in a minute. Okay, so this is what I was looking for yesterday. I'm not using an Econ tablet. I'm using a Wacom tablet. Mine was good. Control A. So need a new layer here. Okay, we're gonna move that layer back down here. Then we're gonna so now we need to scale this down to about 50%. Is so I don't have a good insecto lettering yet, so I can't put that in quite yet. And of course, we have the flame and the Canadian shield. Oh. So now we are going to start start. New layer. Okay. A trace. There, he's standing up. Okay, so let's go zoom in. So now let's see what our brush. I just search for poses and stuff in what's the name of it? Yahoo. Superhero poses and all that. I just search for superhero poses in Yahoo, the search engine. Watch his videos for the last 3 days before today. Watch his videos from Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. He mentions it several times in those streams, Bob. Hey, JP. Yeah, well, you got to do what everybody else is got to do once they know the questions. Research. And maybe it's 6 hours of video, maybe it's not. Maybe you'll get it in the first hour. Or maybe you won't get it till the last hour. Bob isn't being quizzed at when John hits 250 subs. He's doing a giveaway, but to get the giveaway, you need to have you need to answer 5 questions. And John revealed the 5 questions on my show here just a few minutes ago. This stream is not as good as the time stop Henta. See you later. Okay, later, John. Uh, uh, JP. Have a great sleep and time at work. So today I'm just going to get her outlined. I will start putting the costume on tomorrow. This will be Ozona. Uh, okay, we'll see, Adrian. Have a good day. Have a blessed day at work. Yes, everybody hit that like button. You're not a kid, you're a teenager. There is difference. Kid is for sure 10 and under, maybe 12. Sometimes, yeah. I've got a bunch of other ones that I've done like this. As far as I'm concerned, probably once I'm done, at least this one, you're not going to be able to recognize it as the same drawing. Well, you got to go do research for that one, Bob. You've got a little bit of time to do that research. You know, he's only at, actually, no, you got 20 subs. He's at 230 at the moment. Well, 229. Guess what? I actually forget too. I think I might know, but I can't be sure. Tell me when he said it or where. Like I said, in Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, I'm sure he said it several times in each of them, the name. His morning draw, because he was doing his character. He got asked several times about it, so he would have said said it several times. Okay, so okay, so that one is saved. That, oh, hey William, how are you today? So tomorrow I will finish. I will. I'm not sure what I'm doing tomorrow. Well, I'm doing that one thing. Um, so tomorrow I'll finish off doing Ozona. That really good, a really good one. And then I'm not sure what else. Well, do a couple other drawings. Not sure how long they'll take. One's colored, one's not. So we have, and then next week, not sure what I'll be doing. Well, I'll be doing the book reading, but it's a lot of my traces of my stuff done. But then again, I've got a lot of different drawings of them, so I got to figure out over the weekend exactly what I'm doing. What's the right one for what? Oh, for fairy, the second one, Tale. So if you've yet to hit that like button, please do. If you've yet to subscribe, please do. And why not hit that notification bell? That way you know when I am going live and such. Check out my other content. Please comment in the description, not the description, the comment section. What else can I say? Go subscribe to Good Dog Brass, Manny, John Dillard Gaming System, Tank Ferret. Their links are in the description. Please check out my webpage, again in the description, my Facebook. I have a group and a page over there. Also, check out my not Indiegogo. Not Indiegogo. Why what, Bob? Why is there? I have no idea, Bob. Also check out my Instagram and my Twitter. I'm on there, all of them as Cross Comics. I am on DeviantArt as Real Cross Comics. All the links to those various things are in the description if you've yet to and want to. And please share the video. And that's going to be it till tonight when I am drawing something from Marvel. I have no idea what. If somebody's, I'll come up with something, and then if somebody's in the chat before I start drawing tonight, I will be I will take suggestions from the peanut gallery, from the chat, as to who to draw, and I will be on here at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, bye for now. God bless. Love everyone. Have a great and wonderful day, evening, whatever it may be for you at the moment.